Ooh, we out here, B. Doing the vlog out in Wilmington today, baby. Apparently this place is called Heroin Hills. I don't know. I said it last night at the comedy club. I was like, is it true you guys are called Heroin Hills? And they all laughed really hard. So that's, you know, that means it's fucking true. Where are you going?
I wanted to go in here.
Jesus, you're just running around here.
When can we go to a store?
You want to go to a store? All right, which store you want to go to?
That one was a good store.
All right, here we go, guys. Here we see a white woman going into her natural habitat, a local boutique. All right, so we're out here in Wilmington because this weekend is my first weekend as a feature in comedy. Yeah. So typically there's a host, then there's the middle act / feature. That's the opener for the headliner. So this is my first time. Oh, this is my first time doing that gig. So your boy's leveling up, and I felt a little bit of that pressure yesterday. My first set was a little stiff. It was a little weird. And then for the second show, little Miss Strawberry Shortcake over here, she rolled up and you helped me a lot actually.
Yeah?
Now that
That's good.
yeah, she had me write out my set. She had me like memorize it, and she just gave me some calming words. So I appreciate that.
Oh.
I love you, babe.
I love you.
So yeah, I got 2 more shows tonight. I'm opening up for Sam J this weekend. If you haven't seen her, you got to check her out. She's super funny. Shout out to Sam J. Yeah, she's a writer on SNL and Rick and Morty, and she's a headlining comedian. So if she's ever in your town, please check her out. Watching her last night was super inspiring. I feel like I leveled up my game just watching her go. So, but now we're about to check out some Mexican food. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Look how cute. Yeah, look how cute Wilmington is. Look at this little street corner over here. Boom. You know, it's one of these like old school feels, small town. A lot of racial shit happened here back in the day. Oh, look at that, a comic book store. Guys, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. What's up, buddy? So we're at Crust in downtown Wilmington. Ooh, look at that salad. This is the West Philadelphia. We got some shaved ribeye, jalapeno cream cheese, a little salad here. Rachel's got, what's this called, babe? The Desperado. We got some shaved ribeye. Oh, it is. Look at that. Cheese fries. Also with, bam, tomato soup, which you already got into. So it all looks delicious. How's that first bite, babe? Good. There we go. And Rachel's got this little blood orange drink. All right, so we just finished that crust. She's super cold right now. She does not like the cold, all right? So we were just over at Crust. It was awesome.
It was so good.
It was, oh God, it was so freaking good sandwich
really
and salad
spicy.
spot. Yeah, if you like spicy, like really good spice, the fun stuff, they have some spicy
Desperado?
options. Yeah, the Desperado, and then I had the West Philadelphia, which is also spicy as well. So yeah, man, it was good. What did you say? What are you mumbling about?
West Philadelphia. On the playground.
That's where I spend most of my days. She doesn't know about that. She had a horse growing up. She don't know about that.
Playground?
I guess a little bit. So yeah, we went to Crust. It was fucking awesome. Really good vibes. If you like the 90s nostalgia, they got that. They had some quotes on the wall. My favorite one there was a Lauryn Hill quote that said, "How you gonna win when you ain't right within?" I mean, that's powerful. That is so powerful. Yo, what up? Yeah, Wilmington saying what's up. Yeah, so it was really good. 90s vibes. The service was awesome. They were slammed, but they were still holding it down. 2 people in there. It was like 8 tables, and they were crushing it, you know? So now I got to go do the boyfriend stuff, and we're going to do some shopping again, all right? So Crust, I would definitely check it out. The tomato soup was good, too. We had some cheese fries. Shit was bomb. And she had a blood orange screwdriver.
Yeah.
Yeah, blood orange vodka screwdriver.
I'm gonna die. It's so cold.
It smelled really good in there.
It smelled really good.
Yeah, you almost got out with a hat, too. Whoa, we got some pizza. Just finished eating. Got a little hungry again.
This is cute downtown.
Yeah, cute ass downtown Wilmington. Look at that. Wilmington, where they kind of do heroin here.
Welcome one and all to the events of the apocalypse as advertised for 2000.
There you go. It ain't in downtown unless you got somebody screaming about the apocalypse. All right, guys? All right, so we chose Crust because Little Miss Strawberry Shortcake over here she's gluten free. Now, before you go on and judge, she doesn't fucking push her philosophy on anybody, all right? Because sometimes food just doesn't agree with people.
I don't think gluten-free has a philosophy.
Yeah, all right, but how about that time when we went to Florida and we went to that restaurant? Yeah, we went to a restaurant in Florida in West Palm Beach, and we asked for gluten-free options. And the whole lady's fucking tone changed. Like, she was giving us attitude. It's not like we were like, you should. It was just like we just asked the question. She said no, and then we figured it out. Like, there was no.
She was like one of the real crispy Floridians.
Like, she been in the sun looking like a leather bag.
Yeah. A lot.
So yeah, it was a gluten-free spot. And babe, can you talk about why you went gluten-free? What your experience is like?
So I went gluten-free in January of 2019. And I went gluten-free because of my back pain, and just chronic aches and pains. And I loved it. It's really helped me with intermittent fasting, and that I've helped maintain the weight I want to be at and feel the way I want to feel.
Which is the most important part, right?
Yeah. So I don't feel bloated. I don't retain unneeded water. I drink more water. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just made me feel better in general.
Now, from the boyfriend's perspective, fellas, you know, if your girl's a little testy, maybe she wants to try a gluten-free diet, you know? Yeah, she used to have a lot of like stomach pains and shit like that, and she does have a lot less now. Another thing I do is I always make sure her water bottle's filled, because when she's hydrated, she's less testy, you know what I'm saying? Same thing goes for everybody, me too. When I just start getting an attitude, it's because I'm not hydrated. It's a simple fact. Hey, remember to subscribe to the channel, drop a like, drop some comments, any questions, any advice. If you drop advice, we'll save it for like the next vlog and stuff too. So, and we'll answer it. Just unlicensed fucking therapy is what we're doing here, right? By Red and Fred. All right, back at the hotel room, about to head out to the show. Feeling good. I make sure every show day I, try to eat right that day. Because sometimes I have a problem with, junk food and stuff. I try to eat right. Eat right, meditate, work out, all that stuff. And in the last vlog I talked about spinning a bunch of plates to be a normal person because I'm anxious or whatever. And one way, I've been meditating now for a few years. I haven't jumped into the transcendental meditation yet, but I'm heading that way. But just for mindfulness meditation, one thing that I did, I used to set a timer for 20 minutes and do it that way. And I found that I kept thinking like, oh, when's the timer gonna ring? Worried about that shit, because being present is, whatever. It's a task in itself. One thing I did was I dropped the timer. So now I just focus on getting into that state that meditation gets you into, where you feel more relaxed, you feel more present, you feel more grounded. And it helps too. So sometimes meditation, I've done it for a few days now. So there's been a few sessions where it's like, 7 minutes. Today's was 22 minutes. I think yesterday's was like 15. But at the end of it, I feel good. Go ahead and give that a try. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have done transcendental meditation, let me know how it feels in the comments. Let me know what's up. I bet people want to know, for anybody into meditation. So let me see. Workout stuff. Babe.
How do you meditate?
How do I meditate?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I do in that time is I sit down, I get relaxed, close my eyes, and what I do is I just, envision the room I'm in. I feel the chair I'm sitting in, or if I'm sitting legs crossed, whatever. I just feel that, scan my body, and then what I do is I count my breaths I breathe slowly and try to count to 10, and I pretty much stop meditating when I can count to 10 3 times without losing track. Because at the beginning, it's like counting my breaths, and by 3 or 4, I kind of space out. I start daydreaming, but I'm still breathing, and but then when I remember, I'm on like breath 9. So when I do that, I know no judgment or anything like that. Don't get down on yourself. Just go back to 1 and start over. And until you can get to 10 clear breaths that you remember and that you're present for each breath, that's when pretty much my meditation's done. So after I get those 3 rounds of 10 breaths, then I just relax and just kind of like open my mind and just let thoughts come past. Focus on the blacks, like you have your eyes closed, make sure it's still dark or whatever, and just leave your mind open and just let thoughts come in, no judgment, just let them pass. So that's one way that I've upped my meditation practice. And then today I stacked it with a Wim Hof breathing method. If you haven't heard of Wim Hof, you should check him out. He's on YouTube. I heard of him through the Joe Rogan podcast. He's like, they call him the Iceman. He has like crazy breathing techniques. So if you're an anxious person, I highly recommend Wim Hof breathing technique. It's like 10 minutes. It's guided. It's free. and it makes you feel better. It takes practice because there's like breath holding and heavy breathing. Make sure you're sitting down and not driving, anything like that. I've done it driving a couple times, so.
Oh, you're such a badass.
I'm so cool. I'm just a rebel, guys. You know, I'm a mindful rebel. Yeah, give it a shot. Let me know what you guys think. So now it's time to head out to the show. We out here, B. Out here in downtown Wilmington. Last night's show, fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was real good.
It was good. 2 sold out shows. Had the 2 best sets of my life. 20 minutes, nonstop roaring laughter. Like I can't ask for much more. She is just ADD. She needs to take her Adderall today. But yeah, dude, if you're ever in Wilmington, please check out Dead Crow Comedy Club. It's a fucking awesome place. It's in downtown. There's a bunch of little shops and cute little, you know, quaint shops and coffee shops and all sorts of stuff like that. But yeah, man, awesome city. Thank you to everybody in Wilmington if you're watching this. Awesome people. You guys all have great senses of humor. Not all, but you know, most of you. Before we leave, before we head back to Raleigh, we're gonna check out that place Crust again. Yeah, that's how good it was.
Hey, what are you filming?
Just filming a vlog for YouTube.
Oh, does it go on there?
The what?
Does a vlog go on there?
Yeah, it goes on YouTube.
Yeah, it goes on the computer, man.
Can I say hello?
Yeah, you can say hi.
Hey, how are you, Bob?
Hey, yeah, this is for the blob. What's your name?
Robert.
Robert, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
Yeah, man, sorry we couldn't help you out today, brother. Have a good day, Robert.
Fading like a flower.
Oh, man. Anyway, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Fred Talk podcast. Follow me on Instagram, Freddy Valoy. YouTube channel, Freddy Valoy. Twitter, Freddy V Comic. I'm going to change that to Freddy Valoy, too.
A lot of Freddy Valoy.
A lot of Freddy up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? What else, babe? What you got, babe? Any words of advice? Wisdom? No. Bye! Ooh, had to get a shot on the boardwalk just because it's pretty. Here you go.
You don't know how to flip it around.
Look at that bridge, baby. The bridge between ideas. I love how people just get annoyed when you're holding a camera. They're just like, oh, someone's having fun. Oh. Why they're enjoying themselves. I'm not. We saw a homeless guy earlier. You'll see him on the vlog. He called it a blob, yeah. Yeah, I didn't give him money or anything like that. Here's the thing is that I think homeless people, they know the gig. They know there's a lot of loser people out there that like to do something good and record it for social media. So I think they capitalize on that. And they're like, oh shit, this person's filming. I literally had somebody in Charlotte once tell me I was filming. And she was like, hey, give me some money and record it. So they know what's up. But we saw a guy named Robert. And he was cool, nice guy. I don't carry cash, so you know, whatever. But he ran up and asked some questions about the blob. What didn't you know?
Yeah, walking away, I like looked down. He's got one of those clear bags, you know, like the airport TSA people have to have. And there's just a bag full of pill bottles that are full of pills.
Yeah, so like I'm glad you peeped that because you can't. It's just sad, you know. So sad what
pills do to people.
Pills, opiates, yeah, man. It's places like this. It's just shit gets ravaged, so it's fucking terrible. Guys, subscribe and rate to the podcast. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's very terrible what's happening to those people. Guys, remember to share our content, please.
What's Gig Salad? Didn't you have that?
Yeah, Gig Salad is if you're an artist or whatever, an entertainer, and you want to get gigs. I did Gig Salad for a little bit. Oh yeah, there it is. I did Gig Salad, and that's where you can get bookings and stuff through that app or through that website. Did not work for me, but I mean, if you do, freak show stuff or comedian, musician, there's people hiring for private parties, so you might want to check out that website. It's called gigsalad.com. Didn't work for me, but doesn't mean it can't work for you. Hey guys, let me know in the comments if my beard is too shiny. I got this beard balm, and I'm having I'm having trouble with the distributions. All right. Because you want it to look healthy, but so let me know in the comments what you think. Is it too shiny, or is my shit looking fresh as fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Don't tell them about your shirt experience.
My shirt experience? What do you mean?
With the shirt.
Oh yeah, I got this new shirt while I was in Wilmington.
It's like the other shirt, just different colors.
Yeah, just literally, I'm in this plaid phase now. I get on fashion stuff like years later, like right when they're about to die out. Because that's the kind of genius I am. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of genius I am, all right? No, but I bought a shirt prior to this, That was, you know, it was double the price and wasn't as cool. And so I went to that store, then immediately went around the corner, went to another store.
I said, do you want to put it on hold and we can pick it up because it's right beside our hotel room? I was like, why don't we do that? Thinking in my head, just in case. He's like, no, it's just you guys just want to get it.
Yeah. So when I answered you that, did you know that I was gonna find something else?
Probably.
Yeah, she always knows. Here's the thing, I'm impulsive, and we've gotten to the point. I love when like I have a new thing. This is going back to spinning the plates. I always try to find things or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I just found this, and it's awesome. I'm gonna do it every day. I do it for like 4 days and stop, and then oh, this is the new way to do it. It's gonna be the only way. Then 2 weeks later, I'm like, man, fuck that way. And it's gotten to the point now where when I'm in this like.
Always.
This manic hype now, I just look at her and she just smiles, and I'm like, I'm gonna change my mind. She's like, yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. So hey, we're gonna do another circle around. Oh, bro, we doing the views. The views, B. Look at that, dude. Here's the thing for the podcast following. We got the Fred heads. I'm trying to come up with a good nickname for the supporters of you know,
the redheads?
of the content. There's Fred heads and then there's redheads too. There's Fred heads and redheads, you know. Another one I just came up with, the Fred-Eye Knights. It's a play on word on Jedi Knights. And why did I pick that? Is because there are dark forces out there, people, and we gotta combat. There's some hating ass motherfuckers, all right? And that's why Fred-Eye Knights, or Fred Eyes, like a Jedi, you get it? You guys get it, right? Play on words. Yeah, Friday nights. So what is it? It's just positive vibes. It's doing your best. It's being vulnerable. It's fucking caring for people. It's having a good sense of humor. Yeah, if you fuck with this vlog or my podcast, you have a good sense of humor. I'm sorry. Comment, fucking guys, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the podcast. Freddy Valoy. Holla at your boy.